folks, I'm Jason Roberts.
I'm Scott Surgener.
We run AmericasBestRehabs.com and SellMyHouse.com.
Our investor partnership program is going to consist of a 3-day workshop. We're going to cover 3 specific areas. The first area is going to be wholesaling.
Basically what we're going to teach you is how do you wholesale a property. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of misinformation out there. Folks make it sound like it's a lot easier. What we're going to teach you is how to find the right property, what to do when you find it, how to retail it, how to wholesale flip it to investors, how to build investor buyer lists, everything you need to know to learn how to wholesale. Wholesaling is something you can get started with the least amount of capital.
Another area that we're going to teach you is the buying, rehabbing, and flipping, and that is an area where we have a lot of experience and that we do a lot in the marketplace.
As Scott mentioned, one of our expertise areas is rehab flipping. We've been doing it for between us about 45 years. We're going to teach you how to find a house, how to rehab it, how to fix it up, how to sell it, but most importantly, how to evaluate each and every property to make sure it's a deal first. Most investors lose money the day they buy a property, and we're going to teach you how to make sure that you find the right property and avoid the pitfalls of a lot of rehab mistakes, and that's one of the things you're going to learn.
The third area that we're going to teach you about and spend time on is the rental slash cash flow properties. If you're interested in investing in the property and having a monthly cash flow, we're going to show you how to go about doing that.
Rental properties is a different market. There's a lot of different ways to cash flow properties. What we're going to teach you is not only the rental market, but the contract for deed market, how that can increase your returns, really figuring out what, from a tax perspective, what is the best scenario for you, finding cheap properties, doing minimal work to get them up to standard, up to code, to be able to rent them and cash flow them as much as you can. And that's another segment of our process that you'll learn. It's important that you learn the process from A to Z. Where do you find deals? How do you find deals? We're going to plug you into our system, our SellMyHouse.com and our America's Best Rehab system. We've got a lead generation system to find deals, an entire realtor network to help you basically evaluate deals.
We're going to teach you how to evaluate the property, literally from the curb to the roof and everything. Plumbing, electric, all of those things we're going to teach you in the field. Not theory, but in the field. We're going to teach you how to do that process.
And finally, probably the most important phase is how to sell it, where to find buyers. Scott mentioned you got to know what kind of property you're dealing with. Who are you looking to sell this thing to? Is it if you're wholesaling, is it another renter or another investor? If you're retailing it, how do you market to find buyers? We're going to explain to you how we do it. We're going to bring you into our system, let you use our marketing tools to help you locate those.
I think the biggest question is, how are we going to be different? And the only way I can, explain it to be straightforward is that we're going to be with you from purchase to close, from purchase to the time that you sell that property. And not only are we going to do that, we are going to have a financial interest in that process, because we're going to, in reality, our job is to help you make money. And to do that, we're going to show you, we're going to have a vested interest in the investments that you do. Again, we're not going to just sell you books and tapes and hope you make a deal. We are going to be with you through the entire process, from purchase to closing, to make sure that
if you're seriously going to be in the real estate field, you have to do a deal. Too many people spend $5,000, $10,000 on mentorships and never do a deal. And that's going to be different with us. We're going to pre-qualify you to make sure that you're actually going to do a deal before we ever invite you down to Florida.